In today's video, we'll be making a delicious eggless cake. Mango season is here, so why not make a mango cake? In this cake, we have vanilla sponge soaked with mango juice. To frost the cake, we have used white chocolate mousse, and to level it up, we will be using mango curd in each layer. I'm Chef Aruna from Truffle Nation Baking Academy, where we help aspiring bakers just like you to become professional bakers and run your own successful business. So before we begin the recipe, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and have hit the bell icon so that you can stay updated with all our upcoming videos. So without wasting more time, let's prepare our tins first. I have these 2 round rings. We'll first grease it lightly with oil, then place a butter paper at the bottom. Now let's move on to the making of the sponge. First, we'll make the buttermilk by adding apple cider vinegar to milk. We'll keep this aside for further use. Now in this bowl, we'll take melted butter. When you use melted butter, always make sure that you let it come to room temperature. In this, we'll sieve in icing sugar. As icing sugar tends to make a lot of lumps, make sure that you sieve it. And mix both of them together. We'll add a little bit of vanilla essence as well and mix again. Now we'll take the sieve again and sieve the dry ingredients, that is all-purpose flour, corn flour, baking powder and baking soda. Corn flour will give structure to the sponge. Mix all the ingredients together. Now in this, we'll add the buttermilk that we made earlier in parts. So our batter is ready. We'll pour this into our tins equally. We'll bake this at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 35 minutes. Now, if you're someone who loves our recipes, we have curated a 21-day online baking course that will have 14 different recipes, 13 of which are completely eggless, starting on 1st of June. Registration is currently open and link for that is in the description below. Since our sponge is in the baking, let's make the mango curd filling. In this saucepan, we'll take mango puree, followed by lemon juice, sugar and salt. We'll heat it and let it come to a boil. Meanwhile, we'll make the corn flour slurry by adding water in corn flour. Once the mango puree comes to a boil, we'll add this corn flour slurry and let it thicken a bit. Now we'll remove this from heat and add butter to it. We'll transfer it to a bowl. Now we'll move on to the next element, that is white chocolate mousse. We'll melt white couverture chocolate and let it come to a room temperature. Now we'll beat non-dairy whipping cream until we get soft peak. Then we'll add melted white chocolate to it and beat again. We'll transfer it to a piping bag and keep it aside for further use. Now we'll make the soaking syrup by mixing mango juice and water together. So all the elements for the cake are ready. Now we'll move on to the assembly part. So our sponges are out of the oven and has completely cooled down. We'll first demold them, then divide them into 2 layers using a cake leveler. If the sponge has any dome, make sure to trim the domed part. Now we'll pipe some of the frosting on a cake base and spread it. Now we'll place a layer of sponge and soak it with soaking syrup. We'll pipe the frosting over the sponge and smooth it out using a palette knife. We'll pipe the frosting around the edge as well. We'll spread mango curd in the center. Then place layer of another sponge and repeat the same process as before until we get 4 layers of sponge. Now we'll crumb coat the cake by piping a thin layer of the frosting on top and the sides of the cake. Now we'll keep this in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. Our crumb coated cake is out of the fridge. Now we'll give it a final coating. For that, we'll pipe a thick layer of frosting all over the cake and smooth it out using a palette knife. Remove the excess with metal scraper. Now for the top, we'll pour some mango curd. Smooth out the mango curd as well. We'll pipe dollops of white chocolate mousse. For the dollops, I'm using medium round nozzle. Lastly, we'll place some mint leaves randomly on top. Here you go guys, our mango cake is ready to go. Hope you guys really like this recipe and do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new recipe.